Hey guys, some more information has surfaced for the DLC 2 Zombies map for Infinite Warfare, and I just wanted to share it with you guys, and it may or may not be helpful. I just thought some of it was interesting. The information that surfaced appears to be some of the stuff that they're tracking in the game so that you get calling cards or some type of an achievement. One thing that showed up as an achievement is how many of these roller skater zombies that you kill. So it's possible that these are the special round zombies, or maybe they're like the lumberjack zombies that are harder to kill, but come mixed in with the zombies like on Raven the Redwoods. In the trailer, it shows them like grouped up, like there's nothing but roller skater zombies. So yeah, it's possible it could be the special rounds. Another thing that it shows it's tracking is how many of these rat kings that you kill. So this is going to be like the brute or, the slasher on Raven the Redwoods. But yeah, he is called the Rat King. Other stuff that this leaked information talked about was some of the weapons that we saw in the trailer. We saw the katana and the nunchucks. It appears as though these will be obtained through the magic wheel, and you can pack-a-punch both of them 2 times in the pack-a-punch machine. And I don't know if there's some special steps that you can do to initially obtain these weapons, but at some point they do end up in the magic wheel, and that's where you might have to get them, to get them at all. But it does show that it is tracking how many kills you get with the katana and also the nunchucks. Another thing that it tracks is how many kills you get with each of these elementals, and these I guess are kung fu moves, but they are named and they're called the dragon, the crane, the snake, and the tiger. I'm assuming that this is going to be replacing, any kind of wonder weapon. And there's also something else showing that there's, I think, an achievement called Chi Master, and that's Tai Chi, which is a kung fu style martial arts. So it probably has something to do with using all 4 of these, kung fu moves, and you get some type of an achievement. I don't know if it's a trophy or like a calling card. There's some other information, and I don't think this showed up in the trailer, but it talks about getting heart kills, like H-E-A-R-T. I have no idea what that is, but I'm sure we'll find out when the map comes out. The last thing I want to show you guys are what appear to be the new Fate and Fortune cards for DLC 2. There's one called Seismic Activity, Irish Luck, Temporal Increase, and Twist of Fate. Again, this is like early information, so I wouldn't believe this until you actually see it, but there's a very high probability that this is what they are. It's hard to tell what some of them will actually do and what their effects will be, but Irish Luck, I mean, that seems to be referencing, something about fortune, like having, really good fortune. Temporal Increase, that's obviously like referencing Temporal Gift from Black Ops 3's Gobblegums. And there's no way to know what Seismic Activity or Twist of Fate do. There wasn't a description with these, but yeah, this is all we know at this point. I was speculating that maybe one of these new Fate and Fortune cards for DLC 2 is going to be a type of Perkaholic equivalent. I was thinking that there's a possibility that Ghosts and Skulls might become too repetitive and they need to either do something else, or they might give us this Perkaholic card and, they could definitely make some good money off of it. But based off the names of these potential DLC 2 Fate and Fortune cards, none of them sound like they would have a definition where they would give you all perks. Which is great news. That means we're probably going to be doing some type of Easter egg to obtain all perks. Now, whether it's going to be another type of Ghost and Skulls, I mean, who knows? I will have to say that they are doing a ton of work to put all these different variations in their maps, and it's just really incredible, all the detail that they do. I do appreciate that. With them changing up the melee and the style of the characters for each of the maps. I mean, yeah, that seems to be a ton of work. And, it would surprise me if they did do another Ghosts and Skulls and they would be, repetitive like that. Seems like with how much they change up, they might change this up too. I really hope they do, because I don't particularly like the actual Ghosts and Skulls arena part of the game. I like the steps up to it, but yeah, I do not like the arena, and I personally hope they do something different this time. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll see you next video.